No military emergencies. Actually, this is probably going to go through this
With
one.
self-government
There's a wonder. I can't bother to watch that one for now. Military emergency passed. Yeah, just Vietnam though.
Walk away from it.
That's fine. Okay, so flight. Now flight means we've got to build 2 biplanes to get advanced flight, which I should be able to do pretty easily, but there was something that was built to aerodromes. Here we go, synthetic materials. So that's the double up actually. So Babylon in 2 turns can produce this for me, which it will do very, very gratefully. And then actually this city can build one in 8 turns, which I'll kind of then forget about, and it'll all be lovely. 1 attack, 2 attacks. Didn't even need my artillery, so I can move my artillery down for another independent strike. Hang on, where are we going to move them? So we'll go for one of you there, we'll go for one of you there, and one of you there. I don't think actually the one at the back can't hit, which is a bit annoying, but these 2 can. Actually, have you got movement to move to there? Yes, you do. Oh, wonderful. I can actually kill the battleship, which I'm going to do quickly because that will be really annoying. And now we move our modern armors that didn't fight down, and we do the same thing. Rinse and repeat. Another great general. We're producing all of them now, which is great. I've landed artillery armies just navally, which I do find relatively amusing. The modern armor is pillaging. In fact, actually, I'm just sort of getting some health with my modern armors while I can, which is quite useful. 2, 3 hits like that, and then we can go kabam, kabam, and that city's mine as well. We're taking a city a turn at the moment, which is pretty handy. There's the capital. Do we just charge in on the capital? You know what, I'm going to charge in on the capital. I mean, honestly, why not? No, we've got a Saving Private Ryan sort of situation here. This artillery corps has got nowhere to go and 3 health. It's just going to discharge into the city and hope that somehow we can 3 it this turn. It's going to take all of our ingenuity doing this. Right, we'll do 1 attack like that. This artillery army will come through. You can come through. Okay, we've got that attack followed by that attack. That's good. Now the modern armors coming through should be enough to rescue the unit, and that is how you save an endangered artillery. Ryan, you will live to shoot another day. Oh, look at him. Bravely stood next to some very tiny cows. I mean, I like to think this is just a huge cannon that fires the cows. In they go, down the tube, kaplonk. It's a cow catapult. Sort of using AI tactics here. Got no equipment, I'm just sieging the city with pointless amounts of armoured units. I mean, okay, that worked pretty effectively to be fair. Oh, I love modern armour, they're so good. I've got 13 oil coming out and 15 coming in. I'll just hang on for a second because I've got over here some exciting things to do with biplanes. Building 2 biplanes and then we can get bombers in. And hey presto, job's a good one. Capital's mine. Perfect. Why is that not loyal? I should be loyal. I should absolutely be loyal. Hugh, oh dear, there's no defences in this city. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Always put walls up when Ryan has modern armour everywhere. It's just like rule 1 of Civ. Oh, I love when this happens. 10 food farm. It's the perfect one. I'm actually just having fun building this huge farm over here, do you see? Just this interconnected thing. I feel like I've done more with the mainlands than they were doing themselves. Their capital's up to 19 pop. Babylon's struggling on 21, so they might have done pretty well here. This is pretty good. I've actually had a very good builder game. I've been actually bothering to do it properly. I get asked this a lot, like on the bigger maps, do you spend hours and hours and hours like micromanaging every city once you know you've won? Well, there's a certain amount of micromanaging on any game I play because I do kind of enjoy it. I like really seeing an empire just be absolutely fantastically good. And that, you know, you have to micromanage quite a bit to pull that off. But there is an element of like there comes a point in any game where you just kind of like press campus research grant and then just kind of tune out for a bit. Like you can see I'm starting to do it with a couple of my cities here. You just put them on research grant. I've got a lovely mod called Repeat City Project, which basically just resets the project every time it's finished, which is very good. And that's just wonderful. Right, James Watt. Factories provide more stuff. Oh yeah, I can actually use him to spread religion. Of course, Vatican. Oh, if I remembered everything in a game, I'd be so much better. I'm all over the place. Hey, biplanes. I mean, they're useless. Like, don't get me wrong, they're absolutely useless, but they're fun, and that's what matters. Oh, don't mind me, by the way. I'm just going to Golden Age War you. I mean, you should have seen it coming, really, I would say, seeing as I've been literally just destroying the entire world to get to this point. But, you know, I'll forgive you if maybe you missed the detail. Go on, give me your best, Congo. Give me your best. Oh, I took the Colosseum. Oh, I didn't even notice that. How wonderful. By the way, my empire is like so unhappy right now. No one is happy with anything that's going on. Everyone's in pain. Oh dear. We're just sort of like ignoring the screams of the impoverished and sad masses from our armies and our cities. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's total wall damage. Bam, in we go. Right, perfect. Temple of Artemis. I see a Temple of Artemis on the horizon. How wonderful. Oh, they have steel now. Why didn't that city did not have steel. Unless it did, it might have had steel and I might have just punched through it, like without even realizing, which is quite possible. Maybe. Fascism? Fascism. Yes. Don't need to be happy. Why be happy when you can be fascist? That's an Ursa Ryan quote for you right there. Yeah, I've reached that point. It's research grant time. I'm just like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. None of this is important anymore. Oh my god, why won't you die? Please, please. Oh, it's so close. Have a couple of modern armor armies? I mean, why not at this point? Why not? Like, they just can't even scratch them. 4 damage. 4 damage is a shot against my modern armor armies. That is so difficult to say. Try saying that 5 times really, really quickly. Should we give it a go? For somebody with an ever so slight lisp and a very difficult, you know, this is going to be interesting. Modern armor army, modern armor army, modern armor army, modern armor army, modern armor army. That's not bad. Come on. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Kaplonk, kaplonk, kaplonk. Okay, right. The city's now getting surrounded, which is pretty good. Actually, I can take that encampment out. Cool. Well, that helps. And surprise tank from nowhere. It was from all the way over here. I love how fast they go. It's so much fun. Oh my god, thank god. Finally done. Okay, right. Vietnam, peace. Peace be upon you. I will be taking your gold. But apart from that, you can have peace. Alan Turing gives me radio and computers. Cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. I can't remember why it gave me radio. What was that? Build a national park. Or did it just, I think it might have just given me stuff I was already on the way to getting. Anyway, computers. That means I can get 2 drones. 2 drones means I can get missile cruisers and jet fighters. Jet fighters, of course, being a very good improvement on the old biplanes. So, I think I will get 2 drones. Actually, that would be a good thing to pillage. It would be a very good thing to pillage. Okay, we're going to keep an eye out for gold pillaging right now. Advanced flight. Woohoo! Must be spilling ahead on tech now. 60 versus 49. Yeah, goodness me. This is kind of the point where Babylon starts to fall away, though. I've got a few boosts, like aluminium mines and nuclear power plants and globalization and all kinds of things in that front. But once you start getting into the spy techs, like, it's really tough to get the same level of boosts, actually. Really tough. Where are my bombers? Bomb, bomb, bomb. It's magic. Yeah, so raiding. We need gold. I need gold. There you go, 594. That's a good start. We need more than that, though. Oh, there's loads of commercial hubs over here, actually. That's perfect. Raid. That's 1,956, which means I can buy in my first drone. Like so. There we go. Perfect. That actually helps these artillery. That gives them the chance to strike. Oh, that's +1 range as well. There's a lot of upgrading that I have really been putting off, but that's okay. That's this target done. And now we just continue. Oh, that was not where I wanted to go. Oh, the alliance has expired. Oh dear. Oh no. Totalitarianism. It's fascism. Everybody loves fascism, right? Third alternative. Ooh. What's that a reference to? Never understood that one. You guys are so clever with being able to sort of just be like, actually, Ryan, that's a really simple one. Here's what it actually means. Yeah, third alternative. I assume there was a first and second alternative, and it's some sort of ideological thing. But actually, genuinely have no idea what it's talking about there. Oh yeah, I can just fire over Oh, that's handy. Nice. And then Kablom. Tiny little city, but one source of aluminium. That's all that matters, really. Let's get this guy forward, get you to there, get you to there, and then we can go kaplonk, kaplonk, and then the official term for the next one we're doing is kaplonk. Let's just make sure we get those definitions right. It's a very scientific thing. Once we've got that, we're going to move you to there, you to there. Just double check if there's any fun things for me to pillage. I think actually, you know what, you know what, it's not even worth pillaging, it's just falling. The city's disintegrating before my eyes. Brussels is the next target. I'm not really going to bother with any of the other cities here. It doesn't really matter. This is one where I get to build planes. Is it rapid deployment? No. Globalization. Oh, it's over there. Okay, right. Cold War it is. Oh, I stole something else. 5-year plan. That'll do. I think that was the policy card I was missing, actually. I always miss that when it moves from military policy card to the economic one. Like, the economic one was always where it was, but I've loved that ability to have it in the military policy. Like, when that got updated, it was such a good one, and I always forget about it because it's just such a natural thing. No, 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 no. I go to war with you when I want to, Mr. Fancy Hair. Okay, let's just move my artillery gubbins just a little bit further forward with the drone. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Brussels is mine. Now, do I take it over? Yes, I absolutely do. I could liberate it, but look at this 3 run into these Colombian lands. There's a nice road that takes me through. I don't really need to take this city. So, peace be upon you. I've actually killed them so quick I can't declare peace on them. Right. Well, there we go. Golden Age War it is. Let's just run through now. This has been a fun game. This has been a fun game indeed. It's almost a shame to finish it. Oh, look, they've got artillery armies. That's fun. I like that. I like that a lot. And they've got their battle guitars out. Oh, I love the battle guitars. Such a shame they got nerfed. They were so cool. Oh, military academies here. What do I do? What do I do? More artillery. There's never such a thing as too much artillery. You know, except from when the oil runs out and the power goes out and my people are screaming in the darkness. Apart from that, it's fine. Deploy the fighter. Oh ho! Right, this is good. We've got some proper good fighting deployment here. Just put these guys into the sea. We can stop any of the boats from getting in our way. Oh, oh. Okay, the battle guitars may have just thrown themselves into my units and now they're dead. We don't like to think about these things. That's a bit brutal, isn't it? There's Bogota. Perfect. Can my fighters kill anything? Oh yes, the battle guitars have gone in to the sea. That's wonderful. And then we can just kill these guys as well. Lovely. It's good to have fighter support, eh? And charge in and dead. And charge in and dead. Lovely stuff. Okay, 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attacks. Bam! Oh my word. Babylon, really balanced, eh? Just so balanced. Does this fighter stretch to Bogota? Oh, it does! I can actually use air power on one city. That was my first city strike. Would you believe it? Would you absolutely believe it? Hang on, you know what? I'm even going to just embark that tank. That's how confident we are about this whole situation here. Hang on, where's the drone? The drone comes in. I'm going to go 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3. Just get in there. Oh, I'm just going to confuse the game. Okay, that was a little bit sweepy towards the end. You know what? I had Babylon down as being an early game Russia. Like, you get the Pike Shot out really quickly, or the men-at-arms out really quickly, and you rush people before they get walls up or before they get infrastructure. And I think maybe on multiplayer that really works, but oh my god, the modern armor rush that is more real than I thought. I think that's probably post-patch because they changed a couple of the Eurekas, but my god, that was good. And I like the fact that towards the end of the game, I actually had the most science, which considering I was on half science, that's pretty good. Could I have done this game better? Absolutely. I had almost no great people. Like, I really should have gone for the Great Library. Again, on lower difficulties, I think these things are easier to get, but I mean, you saw the AI was on crazy science most of this game. Like, if we have a look at this, I mean, that's the 100 line here. And all the, yeah, every single AI, every single one pretty much made it to 100 science by turn 100. which is pretty damn good, and they were accelerating upwards really nicely. I mean, they played a good game. I feel like I wanted to show a broken strat, and I had a pretty bad start, and genuinely the strat was still good, so just shows you how broken it was. Nice. Good to see the number of religions. I mean, look at this. Yeah, just rushing all the way through to composites, owning 3 tanks, which was pretty damn easy to do, because if you get to 3 tanks, all you had to do was get to combustion, and combustion was basically just, well, I got it with a great scientist, but extract an artifact, and that's only art museums, which are all the way down here. So, I mean, that's Renaissance era tech. I mean, in order to get the oil to power them, I needed refining, which is just 1 coal power plant, which I've already unlocked ages before by just building 2 workshops, and I get workshops by putting 3 mines down. As I say, I think with the Babylon strat, there's probably a lot with getting horsemen and getting depredation horsemen, pretty quick. Castles is not an easy one though, because you've got to get a good government, but I think if you get depredation and you start pillaging for lots and lots of gold, you could probably get those upgrades and those building purchases a lot quicker than I was doing it. I mean, this is a turn 200 domination victory where I was running around with modern armor. I mean, I would love to have seen, I was just getting towards rocket artillery. I was actually in the process of being able to get that myself. And information era, the one that would be really cool, and I haven't seen in this game, is it Salam that gives you all of the information era techs? Now, he would be a fun pickup, but I think I'd need a lot more scientist points per turn to get that in. I went on Oligarchy. Is it called Oligarchy? Hang on, right, I can never remember the flipping thing. Oligarchy, yeah, we went Oligarchy and then Fascism. Had we gone Classical Republic and then Democracy, we would have had a much higher immunity game, and that would have helped to push my culture and my gold up. At the moment, we've basically been relying on a pillage economy to keep our nation going, but that's pretty decent strategy, to be fair. Like, I wouldn't suggest that you would do anything else if you were going for a quick war, but I mean, once you get to the point where you've got 112 strength armies that are attacking with 125 strength against steel walls, I mean, that is just insane. All that requires is like 1 little love tap from an artillery army, of which I'm not going to be able to actually move one close enough to show you this now. Hang on. Any of you got decent movement? Oh, you know what I should have done? Railroads, eh? That would have been good. But I mean, if we just sort of experiment with this quickly by pulling some of the modern armor in, and then we'll get our great general in, which is way out of date actually, because he's not even bothering to do anything. Have I got another great general around? No, not at the moment. But I mean, look, that does no damage, but if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 just with modern armor, do you see by the end of that I've already taken 1/3 of the health of the city? Next attack is taking half the health, so that is 6 modern armors will take a steel wall city with no reinforcements. I mean, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. But there's the other hit. Bam. All I'd need is 1 more hit and that would be good. Oh, yeah, look, there you go. There's the artillery bloody army that would have won the city for me, so there you go. Anyway, next time. Join me next time where we have more shenanigans. I want to see in the comments and in Discord. Let me know what you want to see. I don't like to plug it too much, but the Patreon crew are just delightful and they help me with making so many games. If you really do have some good ideas, come, and if you can manage it, you know, Patreon is a fantastic place to come and bother me to try and get games forced out. I do try and listen to them as much as I can. They have some really good ideas, to be fair. If you can't support like that, don't worry. Subscribing is literally the best way you can do it without paying anything. It really helps to get my stuff out there, but I've been blathering on too much. You want to see another Civ video. Until the next video, goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, The Broccoli, Midnight Oil, and Truffadaskby for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you everybody for all of your support generally. It is brilliant. See you in my next video.